Hello and welcome all families. My name is Jonathan Clark. I'm a special education teacher, and today we'll be exploring the key supports and services available for young adults. All right, first I'd like to talk about the key agencies that provide support to families and their students. There are three different types of levels for this. There's the state level, the national level, and the local level. At the state level in Colorado, there is the Colorado Division of Vocational Rehabilitation. They offer individualized career counseling, job placement, job coaching, and work-based learning. To get into contact with the DVR, Colorado Division of Vocational Rehabilitation, make sure that you contact your IEP team and they will set you up with the right people to talk to. The local level, Imagine Boulder County does an awesome job with families and students to help them feel comfortable and moving on to the next step of that student's life. They provide supported employment, residential services, and transitional programs. And at the national level, you have the Rehabilitation Services Administration. They oversee state vocational rehabilitation programs. They fund services like job training, coaching, and assistive technology. Also, with all three of these levels, I will repeat this again, it is important that you contact your IEP team. They will put you into contact with the right people. In the state of Colorado, students and families have options for funding sources for services, and they have lots of services out there and lots of ways to fund those things. For example, the IDEA, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, funds school-based transition services until the age of 21. There's also Medicaid waivers, which can cover supported employment, day programs, and personal care in adulthood. And there's also Social Security, which students may qualify for monthly income and Medicaid eligibility. At the state and local level, Colorado Medicaid, HCBS waivers covers day programs, job support, and respite. The DVR funding also pays for employment-related services. Big tip here is to apply early. Some funding requires paperwork, eligibility checks, and wait lists. Next, I would like to talk about some agencies that can support young adults with moderate to severe disabilities transition to the post-secondary environment. Rehabilitation Services Administration, RSA, did a really good job with ensuring that students with disabilities have access to services that prepare them for competitive, integrated employment and post-secondary success. They provide the funding and policy framework for state-level transition services that begin before high school exit and continue into adulthood. Another agency that I like to talk about is the WINGS PASA, which helps students and families move from school routines to adult day and work programs that build independence in our students. They provide hands-on and individualized support to bridge the gap between school and adult life, especially for students with moderate to severe needs. They build daily living skills and individualized job development and coaching for our students. The third and final agency that I would like to talk about is the Imagine Agency. What they offer is a range of transition, employment, and community living services through Medicaid waivers and local funding. Their services include transition navigation, supported employment, independent living training, and coordination with school teams and DVR. Imagine often partners with families before graduation to plan post-secondary options and services eligibility. They also function as a community center board, helping families connect to Medicaid waivers, service providers, and vocational opportunities early in the transition process. Lastly, as a special education teacher, I see it as one of my most important responsibilities to help my students and their families prepare for life after high school. Transition planning is a team effort, and I play a key role in making sure everyone is working towards a shared goal, which is helping each student lead a meaningful, independent life to the best of their ability. My role is to be an advocate, a guide, and a connector. I help families navigate the transition process and ensure my students are prepared for adult life, and work with outside agencies to build and coordinate plans that not only support and build up our students, but also are unique to their needs. It's my goal to make sure every student leaves school with a strong foundation and a team behind them, ready to support their future success.